Subscribe for the very latest.
Play it, Daddy.
Core Room, more than a podcast.
What exactly? What are your thoughts when you talk when we think about this battle? Now here's the thing: don't forget about Metro Boomin, because Metro Boomin was in this. Hey, listen, I don't care what nobody says. That BBL Drizzy might be the big joker. I ain't never heard no producer create a beat for other people to get on. That's monumental, and that is a trend that never happened in hip hop. Never. Right? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about that?
Cool. I mean, it was clever. I mean, that was never foreseen or heard of before. So that was clever, and I think that has the lasting thing that can do the most damage because it continues to keep going. So you can't. There's no recovery from that. It's a part of culture now. Unfortunately, people are getting married to this song. They have marriages. That's true.
Wait a minute, what's on the BBL Drizzy?
Yes, there was a couple who walked out. That was their song walking out. They walked out to the BBL Drizzy song.
This Drake's fault. This is Drake's fault. This is Drake's fault because that mofo said go make some beats or something. Cool. I took instructions. And I made a beat.
Hey,
you can't tell me to do something, and then you be like, "Oh man, I didn't know you." Hey, it is what it is at this point. Hey, you gave me this. You gave me the alley hoop. I went and dunked it.
Right.
It is what it is.
That yo, I ain't gonna lie. Exactly. That's crazy. But I'm gonna tell you, Walt. Yo, K-Dot is insane.
He is methodical.
I've never ever seen somebody. The only time I've seen somebody get picked apart like this is Thanksgiving. The turkey.
You stupid.
It's crazy, yo.
That's messed up.
Yo, bro. I mean, this was and Walt, I think you can relate to me on this when I say this. This is like, he was like Ali on the ropes. With the rope-a-dope. You know what I mean? Like with Kendrick, yeah. Because remember in the beginning, everybody's like, oh nah, Drake won, because then all of a sudden, they not like us.
No, you forget the other two that was before it.
I know, but they not like us.
So let me ask.
They go way harder.
Can I ask all y'all a question about that?
What's up?
Right. So and I guess the other ones too. How valid do you feel Kendrick is about Drake's image in hip hop? How do you guys feel that? Because I heard Ebo talking about this as well too. How
I already know what Ebo's answer.
How he really is not an original artist. I guess beyond Take Care, I guess. When we're talking about his whole persona is not his. Even his, I really don't like to try to take or put blackness away or put it on somebody.
Oh shit.
But when we talk about They Not Like Us, the way that song comes at this dude, pause. And when we're talking about how he really just makes him look like he is not authentic at all. This man is
he makes him look like a villain, right?
No.
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
K-Dot is the villain. K-Dot's the villain.
We are not
justified.
We're not doing this on this. We're gonna move past that.
We're not doing this.
No.
How valid do you feel that what Kendrick was saying was true? I don't want to go into the pedo stuff. I mean, you can if you want, but
we're not mentioning no Geppetto stuff.
No.
No Geppetto.
I'm gonna stay away from that. But when we start talking about
why y'all such a pedo,
how unauthentic Drake is.
I mean,
that
I go ahead, Chuck. My bad.
I think that was probably the best angle you can attack Drake at. Because you're not going to get him on the status, you're not going to get him on the money tip, you're not going to get him on none of that part of it. The success, it is what it is. His track record is track record. But for hip hop core fans, we all been having the same sentiment of like something just ain't quite right with Drake. You know, in terms of like, after a certain point, you just like, man, Drake just out here just doing whatever. It just be random stuff. There's 2 + 2 ain't equaling 4. And we just can't, you know, he can just throw out some random stuff. He'll still be a number 1 hit. He can come out with a record right now that'd be just blank, just silence, and it'd be number 1. And we're just like, hey, this ain't it. Like, what is the attraction? Because not necessarily. We know he is a quote unquote great performer, but is he a real artist?
Yeah,
it's just something. It's just something. Sometimes you just can't put your finger on it, but just something little off with Drake, and that's what's been escalating over time. Like every year, you just like he just keeps them like, dang, that's just something. I don't understand how he's pulling this off, because for the general hip hop metrics, you just like, this ain't it. I mean, of course he's great at making popular music, but
so he's technically a pop artist. Honestly, I mean, he's an artist, but he's technically would you consider him as a pop artist? He makes pop.
He's been there for a long time.
Yeah, he's been there for a long time. Tino,
yeah,
I feel like
MC.
I feel like Kendrick listens.
You think Drake can get on LA Leakers right now and do something fire? Hell no.
Yeah, he had a phone. He can just do whatever he want to do.
He's gonna bring out a BlackBerry again?
Yeah, and then just start reading.
I think Kendrick literally listened to one of our episodes and heard Tino talk for a good 4 or 5 minutes and said, "This is my source to come at this man," because I was like, he made this for him. Bro, I was thinking of you when he was in Euphoria and in Not Like Us.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, see, here's the thing. And to answer your question, I think that Drake is an authentic person, but let me say this. Drake wants to be in the cool club, right? He wants to be amongst the great artists. He wants to be mentioned with Jay-Z. That's why he got Jay-Z on two songs on 2 of his albums. He also wants to be relevant, right? So that's why he rides the wave of 21 Savage, then he rides the wave of Future, then he you know what I'm saying, then he rides the wave of the Migos, because Atlanta is popping, right? So, but the issue was that he's not that, right? Like he's trying to build this, like he's trying to build another, like make himself something that he's not. So when here comes Kendrick. Now, the issue was that, you know, with Kendrick is an Israelite, right? And that's very important to mention, because Israelites think a certain way about people like Drake, right? You
gotta clarify. There is a black,
like, all right, so but yeah, he's black Israelite, right? I mean, and he, you know, people like Drake they get passes in the game, like they get free will to do whatever they want to do in Kendrick's eyes, right? And the thing about it, that's why he calls him out on all this stuff. And the thing about it is he almost killed Drake's career. Drake is still very much alive in the game. But here's what everybody, and I talked to Trim about this too, but here's what everybody's missing. Universal gave Drake $400 million. $400 million. Kendrick is calling this man a Geppetto. You calling my investment a Geppetto? It can't happen. The alleged thing is that they asked Kendrick to apologize. They asked him to apologize. And allegedly. And we already know Kendrick ain't apologizing for nothing. So here's what happens. This is all the chain of events. All that happens, Drake's man gets shot. Right? Am I saying that Drake orchestrated that? No, I'm not. They saying The Weeknd did it. Am I saying The Weeknd did it? No. All I'm saying is that that action helped, and I heard it and I seen it with my own eyes. That situation helped Drake's. It put a band-aid on his career at that moment. Why? Because right after that, Drake puts out some type of tweet that or some type of post somewhere that makes it seem like he's wanting to take his life after all of this.
Oh, he said like, what it would be like if I was gone or something like that.
Something to that extent.
Yeah.
Like, why are we living, or something like that. Something to that extent. Once again, another band-aid on his career. Because if this narrative would have went any further, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So only God knows what really happened and what happened to his man.
You forget about you forget about the break-ins and the vandalization of his store.
Right, exactly. All this stuff helped him because now he got the hearts. I was listening to one podcast that was saying, "Oh well, whether these allegations are right or wrong, we got to look at it and we got to look at his mental health and this." I'm like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is wild how people play, how they use these narratives. Like, this is something different, dog. I never seen nothing like this.
It's money involved, dude. And just like you said, they gave them $400 million. That's their investment. They're going to do anything they can to protect their investment. And back what you were saying about with Kendrick about apologizing, if need be, because Kendrick has to answer to whoever would label who's over. Both of them are over or under Universal. So if it comes to it, when I'm pretty sure there's going to be probably some money or whatever involved, he gonna listen to what they got to say. So he might not be in a full apology, but it might be some kind of medium between that. But depends.
I don't see. I'm gonna keep it a G. I believe that Kendrick would rather have somebody do harm to him than have to go back to his neighborhood or to whoever he's around and say that he apologized.
But at the end of the day, it's gonna be money talks.
No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Kendrick is going to take money, because you gotta understand, and this is just generally speaking, real men will die over their word. Real men will die over their word. Like, yo, or their character. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be like, you want me to apologize? You understand what Kendrick, you understand Kendrick's roots. He may be a good kid from a mad city, but he's from a mad city. And those type of morals, they don't change. You know, like they don't, well, let me not say that. Most people from those type of neighborhoods don't change. I'm not going to say all of them.
Kendrick had to.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, but if Kendrick has to change, like say Kendrick apologizes, I agree to the fact that would mean that Kendrick would have to change the way that he moves within his own city,
right,
and around the people who he is regular around. And I don't know if Kendrick would be willing to do so.
Deeper than rap, graffiti, break dancing, DJ and B-boy stance, MCing. I harness those artifacts, collecting data of the transitions like an almanac. Hip-hop ain't dead, these young boys different, adapting. Over time, every day the world's spinning. Let's celebrate the fact we still winning, we global. Kids from the project became moguls. Real to real track boards to Pro Tools, vinyls, cassettes, and the tape decks, CDs. Now you can stream your music to the consumer direct and get most of the check. I'm noble, and with that, I gotta respect that you ain't gotta accept that you can ride and get left, yo. Bars beyond ground level.